hello, what the hell? There is no yellow. What's everyone doing? Brother! Honestly, I don't remember driving a JCW of this gen or any gen. We've done GP 1, 2, definitely 3 multiple times. But here we have a JCW. What's the gen? It's a
R56 facelifted.
R56 facelifted. So power is like 200 or so?
211 and tuned to stage 1 at 240 around.
So it's like 240 or so?
240, yes.
Yeah, nice. Oh, there's a Huracan. Yeah, 240 horsepower, felt very, very good. The car is also on BS5 tires all around. It has the S2500 brake pads, and that's kinda it. So, in terms of power, it was good. Handling was also nice. I mean, it's not a newest car because it has over 150,000 kilometers on the clock. Therefore, stuff is getting soft. But yeah, the lap itself was kind of like weird with yellow flags, no yellow flags, yes yellow flags. But yeah, it has some interesting insights. So enjoy the half a lap-ish. Alrighty, welcome on the track in this... Oh, he's in the rush. Alright. In this JCW Mini. I'm not sure if I've driven a JCW before. It's gonna be interesting. My first point of complaint, this. For big, tall people, it's challenging because I'm hitting the elbow on the... what's it called? Against the door handle. So not the most of the ideal driver scenarios. When you turn right, your elbow is locked in. Okay, well, as for everything else, the car is pretty much stock, which is good to give you a bit of input, although it has over 150,000 kilometers on the clock. So of course some components are getting old, like bushings, suspension is stock. Brake pads are for other DS2500s. For me, probably the worst pad there is. It's good for the street as an aftermarket street pad, but on track you have like very minimal increase in brake performance in comparison to the modern sports cars that already have very good brake pads. It's even less in performance than modern sports car pad, and you have like zero modularity in it. At least that's my personal opinion. And then when the brakes get hot, you almost do not have any performance with it. So usually, sometimes if the car is... What's that? I think I saw there was some error, but who knows. Sometimes when a car is heavily modified, like M140 with like 600 horsepower, something like that, and I was like, what's up with the brakes? Just the S2500, mate. I'm like, well, not gonna drive it then, because it's really not fitting. Anyway, for this car it's probably alright, because the power is not that crazy, but so far it's quite nice. You see, I'm actually full on the brakes, and you cannot load the front end, so full on the brakes. And we're still actually like out of the brake zone. So speaking of brake pads, you know, brakes are not there only just to stop the car. You also use it to rotate the car. You load the front axle, so you can actually go on the brakes. So you can make the turn in. Doing too much while like flying through bottom of Foxhole, overtaking traffic and trying to talk you through brakes. Come on, up. That was one of the worst, I don't know, forced entries in the recent weeks. Because so what I was saying, you use your brakes to rotate the car, because when you brake hard, you can trail brake, but also load up the front tires to actually have the more grip and therefore rotate better. If you do not have good enough brakes, you cannot do it, and then it just like the turning performance is really suffering. So having good brakes is not only important to stop, and to have good modularity is also important to make the car rotate. And this is what's not really happening. Yeah, of course it would be good to have also LSD, spicy alignment, spicy this, spicy that. We have a very spicy E46 behind us incoming, so let's let them go. Come on. Noise. I can smell the brakes already, and I know it's us because there was no one ahead of us, so we need to really take it easy already. But for the rest, you know, with those minis, I do enjoy. I think it has enough power, and with some decent mods, it could be like a very nice track car. With spicier alignment, definitely better brakes, stiffer suspension, and then you can have lots of fun. Because unfortunately, today's minis are not the mini of back in the days, so they're quite heavy, and therefore you need to have a bit more horsepower. I think JCW is like what, in the 200 territory, so better than the base models. Oh, did I? There was no yellow flag before, right? So we didn't miss anything. So yeah, we can cool down the brakes, we can cool down ourselves, not that we really need it. Yeah. So overall, out of the box, okay car. Good basis, I would say. But definitely needs some, to be a proper track car like any other car, it needs some better mods. But it's not that horrible. That was a very nice Audi S4 or A4. What is that? A Hellcat? Did I drive a Hellcat yet? I think I did, right? No, I've driven a Catback. I've done only Durango Hellcat, I think. What I haven't, that was Charger. Yeah, and I haven't done a Challenger like yet. I wonder if anyone even bothered buying an electric Challenger. Approaching the carousel. Oh wow, 3 photographers. Everyone's here. It's Claire, Sarah, and someone that I don't know. And here's Martin with a video. By the way, did you know that you can also get videos of your car nowadays on racetracker.de? Not only pictures. Which is pretty cool. Alright, we're approaching hole 8, the point where I'm just gonna be quiet about me complaining about brake pads and that kind of stuff, and actually gonna start focus on driving. Mwah. Wide enough, or actually it's quite narrow that you can also go with both wheels on the curb. Some window is loose or something, I don't know. Whoa! Hello, what the hell? There is no yellow. Whoa, what's everyone doing? Brother! And here is yellow. Man! And there is no yellow. they're getting an escort or something. What is happening? Poor guys behind in the ring taxi. Imagine paying like what, 400 euros more probably nowadays, and then have your lap absolutely ruined by yellows, traffic and everything. It's a reality of TF. This is why I'm just doing, like, I'm offering taxi only on track days, even with possibility to get like a ring taxi license. It's like not the kind of experience I want to offer. What the hell is happening? C36 leaking something. It's right. Well, I guess that was interesting lap. Hope you guys enjoyed. Great car, but like, I don't know. It's cannot fake my excitement. I mean, car is fine, but like this whole I mean, safety above everything and everything, but it's like, is there yellow? There is. Ah, man, it's weekend. We can use the exit, the extra exit, which is weird that it's only functioning on the weekends and not during the week. So anyway, cool car, not so cool lap, but yeah, don't know. Am I allowed to complain? I think people are in general allowed to complain. Just stating the obvious. Thanks for watching. Bye.